sound and light effects so I can scare Penelope and make her think there's a thunderstorm. She hates thunderstorms.
Oh wow, that's a great idea. Mara's scared of storms too. This will be a great trick.
Yeah, hey Jace, turn off the lights. That will make it even better.
Good morning, everybody. I think. Good morning. Oh, what in the world is going on? I thought it was going to be a beautiful day, but oh no, it's getting dark. And there's a storm. Oh, I hate storms. I think I'm going to go hide under my bed.
Boy, we got her good, didn't we, Pete?
Yeah, girls are so silly. They get scared of the least little thing.
Hi guys. Guess what I found? It's so cool and Mom said I could keep it. Let me see, Mara. Are you sure Mom said you could keep it?
Let me see. What is it? I bet it's a kitten. Ah!
Oh, Pete, it's just a golden snake. It won't hurt you.
Well, if you say so, but I really don't like snakes. Yuck.
And I don't like snakes and storms either. This day is going from bad to worse.
It seems like I'm the only one here who isn't afraid. Snakes and storms don't bother me one bit.
Well, maybe that's just because you've never been bitten by a snake or been in a very bad storm.
Yeah, when I was really little, there was a tornado that came by our house. Everyone ran to the basement and forgot about me. There I was, splashing in the bathtub with my rubber ducky, and everyone else was hiding in the basement. Lucky for me, the tornado missed our house.
Yeah, and when my mom was a little girl, she was bitten by a rattlesnake, and she almost died. Ooh, lucky for me, she didn't. But let me tell you, she hates snakes, and she made sure I learned to hate snakes too.
I've been trying so hard not to be afraid when there's a storm, but they're just so loud. I guess if I had to live through a tornado or a rattlesnake bite, I would be a little bit scared too.
I think there's a Bible story about some guys that got really scared during a storm, and they were big, tough guys too.
But the storm was really ferocious. It was so ferocious it scared them to death.
Yeah, you can read this story in the New Testament, Mark chapter 4, starting with verse 35.
Just imagine your very best day at the lake. A beautiful day, sunny with no wind, and Jesus was on the beach teaching about God to all the people that came by to listen.
And then, about sunset, Jesus had an idea. Since the water was perfectly calm, it was the perfect night to take the boats out on the lake.
There's nothing nicer than being on the perfectly calm water, watching the sunset and the stars come out. The air cools down, and it's just the perfect way to relax at the end of a long day.
So Jesus lay down on a comfy cushion at the back of the boat and drifted off to sleep.
And then everything went crazy. A furious storm came up. The waves were so high they were crashing over the top of the boat.
Jesus' disciples were used to being out on rough water. They were fishermen and lived their lives on their boats every day.
But this storm was not like any ordinary storm. The boat was taking on so much water, it was going to sink.
All those big fishermen were scared to death.
They were bucketing water out of the boat as fast as they could, but the waves were filling the boat up faster than they could bucket it out.
And Jesus was still sleeping.
Jesus' disciples shook him awake him, "Get up and help us! Why are you sleeping? Don't you care that we're going to drown?"
Jesus yawned and stretched and rubbed his eyes. Then he looked at all the mess and his friends who were soaking wet and scared. He looked at the wind and said, "Shush." He looked at the waves and said, "Be still."
And the wind and the waves listened. In an instant, everything was back to being a perfectly calm night on the lake.
And now Jesus' disciples were scared of him. They had never met anybody who could make the wind and the waves obey.
The important part of the story is that when we have faith in Jesus, we don't have to be afraid.
There are so many things that we could be scared of today besides just snakes and storms. The coronavirus is kind of scary, and now there's all those protests and they're kind of scary too. But when we have faith in Jesus, we can be brave and not have any fear.
Let's end today with our memory verse from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Be strong and courageous, and do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9.
Hey, how about we sing some songs now? How about we sing My God is So Big, Jace?
My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His, the valleys are His, the trees are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His, the valleys are His, the trees are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong, so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong, so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His, the valleys are His, the trees are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong, so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do.
Woo!
I think we're getting faster at that one.
I know, we're going at warp speed on that now. I don't know if Jace can do it any faster, but I bet next week we're going to try for it. Hey, Jace, how about if we sing If You're Happy and You Know It?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen.
Hey, here's a song we haven't done for a while. Jesus loves the little children.
Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
That was a great song. I love that song. Hey, Jace, how about if we finish up today and and end with Jesus loves me.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great week.